Well, it was an ideal Monday with bright sunshine. Now that sun's setting just below the horizon. In fact, did so seconds ago as we near the earliest sunset we're going to see over the course of the year. That will be in early December, coming up at 5:03. 45 degrees right now, west winds at 7 miles per hour, and overall it was a beautiful dry afternoon. A very typical one of what you'd expect at this point in November. Clear skies across the area now, but the next system that's going to impact us just showing up west of Chicago. That will be arriving by daybreak as we go into our Tuesday morning. So where we are now, mid-40s for many areas, but we're going to fall back close to, if not just below the freezing mark as we get into our Tuesday morning. So let's look at the bus stop forecast. A little bit of a light rain snow mix. 32 degrees could include a few isolated slippery spots, mainly elevated surfaces. So bridges and overpasses, we'll have a close eye on those, but also it's the rooftops and untreated surfaces. It could get a little slippery as we get into Tuesday morning. And then cloudy skies and cold rain showers into the afternoon, right around 39 degrees. So Tuesday's weather impact is going to be that brief window of a rain snow mix early in the morning. Then out there toward the weekend, mainly dry weather has been the trend. Still going to be mild into the weekend, and I've already got eyes out there toward Thanksgiving week, and mild conditions are set to persist. As that 6 to 10 day outlook, which takes us through early next week and into Thanksgiving, shows the eastern half of the United States very likely to be above average as far as temperatures. So I'm going to give you that first look at Thanksgiving Day. How about 52 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. It is 1 week from this Thursday, and at this point, we're going to call for mainly dry weather. But I'll get you out the door for Tuesday morning because there's that weaker system that's going to brush into the area. Light rain snow mix will be arriving as we go through daybreak, and that could include a narrow window of a few slight icy conditions. Now, be careful. Bridges and overpasses is what we're talking about with this type of brief window of any wintry weather. By 9 a.m., it's going to be warm enough that this will all be in the form of rain, and some cooler rain showers that will be with us through the morning hours and into the early afternoon. So if we get a few isolated slippery spots, it's going to be mainly southern Michigan. Areas along and east of the Ohio Turnpike would be the better chance of getting a few of those bridges and overpasses that could be slightly slippery. 39, that's it for the high on Tuesday. Cloudy skies, rain snow mix in the morning, changes to a few cold rain showers. We're dry into Wednesday, 46 degrees, low 50s on Thursday, and we'll stay in the low 50s for Friday. We get clipped with a few light rain showers. That chance of rain, though, has been trending down on Friday as that system dodges just south of us and would leave us dry conditions then Saturday into Sunday. Upper 40s and lower 50s, and then most of next week. That outlook already honing in on Thanksgiving Day should put us in the low to mid 50s most of next week.
I would call that a mild Thanksgiving forecast, right?
Yeah. It is. Average highs by late November fall back into the mid 40s, so we could be somewhere about 5 to 10 degrees above average, and it does look like travel-wise, no big storms across anywhere in the eastern United States, which would mean if you're going to be on the road or expecting people to travel in next week, at this point, we're not expecting, at least through Thanksgiving, to see anything significant. Now, beyond Thanksgiving, some of the longer range models are hinting at some wintry weather that may return.
Can't dodge it. It's here.
Still ways out there, though.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Chris.